guys, we'll get started here in just a few minutes. Well, in just a minute. Not a few, just a minute. We'll get started here in just a second. So much for your time tonight. This is my royalty-free music. Jamming out. Trying to figure out the Q&A, how to post Q&A on here. It's driving me crazy. All right. Just don't get it. I might have had to do this earlier. Let me see here. Okay. I think we have a group chat on, so if you did want to ask a question, I could scroll through the group chat. Hopefully, you can see that. Good grief. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Turn off my... Oh, I can't turn it off. There we go. There we go. Good grief. Thought we were going to have to listen to that forever. All right. My name is Melissa Hudgens, and as you know, I am one of the founding coaches for Team Beachbody. I'm one of the leaders and kind of founding members for Team Elite Stronghold, as well as my own team, Fabulous Force. And I'm excited to talk to you guys tonight. Now, I'm going to give you kind of just a minute or so to grab your phone and text your coaches and say, hey, the call has started. Hop on here. It's like a link that you just click on and she pops up. It's on YouTube. So do it really fast, okay? There's going to be some great information. And, you know, I get asked all the time. Actually, I'm going to do a couple of housekeeping things. I do have a few friends who are on the lookout for me that are supposed to text me if I have any technical issues. Robert's in a meeting tonight, so he's unable to get on the call. Also, I would love it if someone could hop over on the chat and let me know, just say the chat is working. Because so far, I just sent a smiley face and nobody else has sent anything. So I'm even wondering if it works. I love Google Hangout because it automatically records and saves as a YouTube video. So I like doing our calls this way. I just need to do a little bit more research on it to make sure I'm doing everything correctly. So 51 of you are here. I know the number's going to climb because I know you guys have been wanting this Facebook training. Well, let's get started. I have so many people that text me or call me or Facebook me and say, Melissa, how in the world do these top 10 coaches sign 250, 300 coaches a year? Like, how do they do that? And how do they have so many elite points? You know, Melanie Mitro can hit elite, qualify for elite in 3 weeks, over and over and over. It's insane. Now, is my training tonight gonna allow you to achieve top coach and make elite in 3 weeks? Probably not. But hopefully the training tonight will open your eyes to a new look into Facebook, something that you may not have even known. And I think by the end of this, you're going to have a whole several pages of notes. All right, so let me just tell you right now, open up a different window, grab a pen and paper. I want you to take notes because I am providing you information that I myself have learned through a training that I personally have taken. Okay, one quick thing. I heard the chat is disabled, so I'm going to try to figure that out. Just give me 1 second. I don't understand why this stuff is disabled unless I did it at the beginning. 1 second. Camera, default, test sound. You would think Yeah, that's not what I want. No. Nope. No. All right, 2 seconds, real quick. I'm gonna roll. Shortcut, send feedback out. Ooh, that's not what I want. One sec. I really wanted you guys to communicate with me. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna keep rolling. Where'd y'all go? Oh gosh, I lost you. Hold on one second. Ah, here you are. Okay. I'll hop over to Facebook if you want to add some questions into the Fabulous Force, or actually just keep it all on the Elite Stronghold page so I only have to go to one page. But at the end, I'll be like, okay, question and answer. I'll hop over there and I'll read your questions because I can't figure it out. So we'll just go with it. All right. By the end of this 3-part series, you are going to kind of be floored at where your business can actually go with the power of Facebook. So let's just talk about that. How many of you, when you first got on Facebook, did it just to find out, like, what were your ex-boyfriends in high school? What were they up to? Were they married? Were they big and fat? Like, was their wife ugly? You know, we all want that, right? And for you guys, did you get it on? Look at your girlfriend, same thing. Was she fat? Are you glad you left her? You know, all of that. That's how we first got on Facebook. And then, of course, we shared our life as we're sharing our life, where we show our kids' first soccer goal, and we show our brand new house that we just bought. And it really gave us an outlet to share our life. And that's what 90% of the people on Facebook are currently doing. The other 10%, well, they're like us. They're sharing a business. Another few people are looking for what's trendy, looking for fashion tips and tricks. I also have some notes. So if I look down, I'm looking at my notes. But they are also out there to create friendships with people and to learn new things. But remember, 90% of them just out there kind of stalking around like we were when we first started. Now I want to show you, I'm going to share my screen, and I want to show you what the numbers look like on Facebook, all right? So this is where my little texting friends, I need you to help me out if you don't see my screen. All right, we're sharing screen. Here in just a second, you're going to see my screen after you see a bunch of hollow tunnels. Hopefully here, you're going to see my Facebook screen. And I would love for my helpers out there just to give me a quick, I see your Facebook screen. Now, I'm going to open PowerPoint. Okay. Whoops, that's not the PowerPoint I want. One sec. Here we are. The Facebook community. Check this out. 1.55 billion Facebook users a month. A month. 1 billion people check in a day. How insane is that? Now, Facebook owns these companies that I'm going to talk about. WhatsApp, I honestly didn't even know what WhatsApp is. However, I did find out it's more international than it is here in the United States. 700 million people downloaded Messenger. Do you remember, and maybe some of you still think this, that if you downloaded Messenger, that Facebook was gonna have all your private information and could text all your friends and could take anything that you messaged and like put out there in the Facebook world? Well, 700 million people downloaded Messenger and are currently use it. And honestly, if you have that fear that Facebook is gonna do that or whatever, that can happen with all your information that's here on your computer right now or your phone. It's not Facebook. so much, I mean, it's just insane. So if you have that fear, I promise you're gonna have that fear across the board, because it's not just Facebook who can maybe access all the information. Your emoji app, your game app, all of those have access to more information than you even wanna know. But we just like praise the Lord that nothing ever happens and that your identity is not stolen. Knock on wood, Robert and I have never had an issue. 400 million people are on Instagram. Now I know many of you are like, well, Instagram's the way to go. Well, look at the numbers. Obviously it's not. The power is still in Facebook. Did you know the average person checks their Facebook 14 times a day? 14 times they're popping on Facebook. I really need to kind of figure out myself, how many times do I actually post on Facebook? All right, I need to find you really quick because I lost you. Okay, hopefully you can see me again because I stopped sharing my screen, and I'm gonna talk to you. All right, so you've seen the power of Facebook. Now we're gonna talk to you tonight. My main focus is like pages. I have somebody on the call tonight, right here on the training tonight. She's been a coach for a long time, a really long time. And she's just now opening a like page. So I'm super excited to have her on the call, and her business I think is gonna make a total change because she's opening a like page. And that's what I want each one of you to do. So I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why you should open a like page. I can tell you right now, when I first opened my like page, I was saying, okay, well, you know, Chalene Johnson told me to open a like page and move all my stuff over to the like page. So I opened a like page, and then I told all my friends on my profile page to go and like my like page. Well, what did that do? All it did was shift everybody from my profile page to my like page. I was still talking to the same person, the same people. I wasn't creating any new clientele out there. And so I noticed I was posting and I was getting nothing. Nobody was liking it. Nobody was sharing it. I was like, this is for the birds. I'm going back over to my profile page. I'm just going to focus on that. Well, over the years, I have learned that there is power in the like page. So let's talk about that. First of all, as you know, I just showed you how many billions of people log into Facebook. Now, how do you attract those people if you are just on a profile page? They're not going to randomly find you. Now, sometimes if your friends like something on your page, on your profile page, then those friends will see some of your content. But that's just kind of a hard, I mean, that friend could be, who knows who they are? They could be, you know, Grandpa Ed, or they could be Johnny Joe, who's 18 years old and graduating from high school and into stuff that you don't relate to. There's no real focus when people on your profile page are liking or sharing your content. You don't really have control over that, but on your like page, you do. Now, because it's the #1 social media, you should be paying attention to it. Also, did you know that on your profile page, you max out at 5,000 friends? I know you're thinking, yeah, 5,000, and I have like 262 right now, so I'm good. Well, believe it or not, when you are actively doing your power of 3s, when you're friending 3 people a day, which I don't want you to stop doing, I want you to continue to do your power of 3s that you're learning in 81. And if you're on my team, you're on other people's teams, power of 3s is the way to go. I don't want you to stop doing that. But if you're continuing to do that, your friends are going to increase. I have stopped, and maybe you're on this call tonight and you're like, you know, I sent you a friend request and you didn't respond. I have stopped accepting friend requests from coaches because I save them for people I'm really trying to get in touch with and contact. So I apologize right now. You've sent me a friend request and I haven't responded, and that's the reason why. But you're welcome to follow me. You can always message me still and all that good stuff. #2, you're doing business, right? This is a business that you're in, and Facebook wants you to be friends and have enjoyment on your profile page. But if you're going to do business, you really should be doing it on a like page, fan page, business page, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same thing. Now, you might have heard some people going into Facebook jail, and that happens when somebody over friend requests people. Your friend requests like 25 people in a day, probably going to be put in Facebook jail because Facebook thinks you're spamming people. And who knows when Facebook is going to say, you know what, this looks like a business that they're running on a profile page, and it's designed to be social. They don't have a business page, so we're going to shut their account down. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I do know they're getting more sticky and more sticky about it. So why not be legit and have a business page where you can do your business? You share life over there too, and I'll talk about that here in a minute. And number 3, this is the big one. This is probably the reason why you came on tonight and will for the next few nights, and that is the power of the Facebook ad. I know what you're thinking. Ugh, that's just a waste of money. That's just throwing money out the door. Well, you know what? I thought it was too. I did. I thought, because I tried it. I tried ads. I tried boosting some stuff, and I had no luck. So I was like, I don't know what these people are talking about. But as I've learned, I've taken classes, I poured knowledge into myself. I'm learning all the time how to make an ad that actually works, how to attract the right type of people that I'm looking to attract, the people that are attracted to me, my brand. And it takes some work and it takes some time to understand it all, but that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here to teach you over the next 3-part series. Now, let's give you, you know what? I want to show you my like page. Like I said, I got to have some notes, right, to keep me on track. So I want to show you my like page right now, and I'm going to kind of dissect that for you. So I'm going to show my page again. One moment. Share screen. All right, so we are going to check out my like page. This is me. Now, here's a couple of things right now. This is important for you to open up a like page. This is going to sound maybe a little uncomfortable to you, but when you open up your like page, let's say tonight, you're going to get off this call and you're like, all right, I'm going to do what Melissa says. I'm going to test the waters. I'm going to open my like page up. Fantastic. One of the things it's going to say is, what type of page is this? And you're going to want to say it's a community, because I'm building a community, a group of people. And I get that, but that's not what you want to put. You want to put public figure. As bizarre as that sounds, you're thinking, I'm not a Kim Kardashian, or I'm not a Michael Jordan. You know, I am not a public figure, but yes, you are. And you need to think like that. And so just trust me, put public figure, okay? You can see public figure right here on my page. Oh, you can't hear me? Shannon, can you hear me? Did I click something? Let me see. Really? Can you hear me now? My friend Lisa just texted me and said she can't hear me, which is a concern because I didn't touch anything that you should not be able to hear me. Yes, okay. Okay, I'm hearing that you can't hear me. So let's just keep going. Her sound might have gone off. Okay, couple of things. When you create your cover photo, that's when you really need to start thinking, what is your brand? Who are you? Who do you want to portray to the Facebook world that you're trying, you know, the people that, whoever your ideal client is, what do you want them to know about you? That's what I'm trying to say. What do you want them to know about you? So let's look here. I have family. You see them in the middle picture. There's my precious family. I am doing a plank, which means I'm into fitness. And also, I'm kind of pointing to the sky, which is my sign for faith. Okay, so it really shows you what I'm all about right here on my profile page. Now, here's a little trick for you guys. This is something I learned just from other coaches I saw doing this. See my button up there that says click here for more info? Well, this is just a little hint of something to do. When you hover over this photo and you click right here, people are like, oh, what is that? And they click on that. It actually just opens up the photo on its own and tells you more about me. Hi, my name's Melissa Hudgens, and I'm a mom of 2 boys, a wife to a wonderful husband, and a health and fitness enthusiast. I would love to help you pursue after a healthy lifestyle. Please direct message me if you want more info. So you can have whatever you want there. You can put a link there to maybe I don't like taking people away to a website, but if you wanted to if you have a info form for someone to click and fill out some information, you can do whatever you want, but it's a great opportunity to give somebody more information about you. Just with that little button, it makes them seem like, oh, what is that? Click here for more, and it really just opens it up, and you put that in the description. That's a description in the photo. Just a little trick. All right, let's see. Now your profile pic, it needs to be clear. It needs to look like you. You don't want to put a picture of your dog. This isn't time to be cute and put a graphic in there. It just needs to be you. People want to know, who are they communicating with? Who's on this page? Who's the admin of this page, okay? All right, now let's talk about 3 helpful tips on what to post here on your like page, okay? The number 1 thing on your like page is to be consistent. Now, at the very beginning, if you want to double post on your profile page and post on your like page, I'm okay with that, just because you're short on time. But I don't want you to continue that, okay? I really want you to come up with content on your like page that is designed for your ideal clientele. Now, I want you to post 5 to 10 times a day, and you may just have had a heart attack. So listen up. You may be thinking, I can hardly get 2 posts in a day, Melissa. How am I going to post 5 to 10 times a day? I get it. I get that most of the people on this call have a full-time job. You have massive goals, massive dreams. You want this to be your full-time job, but right now it just isn't and can't be. So there are things to make this more simple for you. There's a program called Hootsuite. Hoot as in an owl, suite, so Hootsuite. There's also Postcron, Postcron. Both of those are software programs that allow you, or even web pages that allow you to schedule out your post. You can take a Sunday afternoon, give yourself an hour and a half, and do all your posts for the week and be done. And then just add in some little personal items that you want throughout the week. For real, you can do that. That's what I do. And my posts are just constantly running. And then I will add in my own little personal touch here and there. Now listen, you can see here, right here, that I have 30,000 likes on my like page. That didn't happen overnight. That happened over a period of 2 years of focusing on this page and also running ads to promote this page. Now, currently I have slowed my ads down. So when I was doing them, I was getting a few hundred likes a week. And right now, because I have 30,000+, I'm now taking the time to use my budget to focus and connect with those 30,000. However, you can see I have 48 new likes on this page in the last 7 days. Now, here's the thing. Those 48 new people, they're not going to be instantly messaging me, and they're not going to buy something from me right away. Right now, they are in that, who is this girl? Who is this faith, love, fitness person? And that takes some time. And over a period of maybe a month, maybe 2 months, they're going to see I'm consistent. at posting recipes, fitness tips, life engagements, and I begin to build trust with them. And then at one point, they're going to reach out and message me. Or they comment on something that I posted because it was intriguing to them. So they want to let me know, I really liked this, or tell me more. But it takes some time. Now, one of my tips to you is make sure that your message button is turned on. And this is just something that when you set up your page, you want to make sure your message button is on, which is this area up here, so that you can receive personal messages just like you do on your profile page. Because when that trust happens and you do a post about join, I'm looking for, 10 women who would like to lose 10 pounds doing a workout that's 30 minutes a day and has an awesome food and nutrition plan. You do some sort of post like that. Well, you want someone to be able to message you, because a lot of people don't want to put out there under a comment, yeah, I need to lose some weight, contact me. They just don't. I mean, nobody likes to do that, right? But they'll send you a private message and you'll be surprised at how many people really do. I want to show you a new tool that the like page has done, because if you've had a like page and you dabbled with it in the past and somebody liked, let's just say down here, let's look at this. Carrie, this girl, Carrie Todd, I can't pronounce her last name. She has liked this 15 fruits and high protein post I did. Well, there used to be a time when we wanted to message these people, but we could never message them. See, when I hover over her name, there's no message button. And we really couldn't message anybody on our like page until they messaged us first. And it was maddening. It really was. Like, you just had to pull people's just teeth just to get them to message you. But now, thankfully, Facebook is like, okay, we give in. We're going to allow you to message people. And I want to show you what that can do for you. So I'm going to go and show you a post of mine where I was able to just really message a lot of people. Now, you're going to see that this post has a lot of comments because I actually boosted it. And we'll get into boost next week. But I'm going to scroll down here quickly. This was for a sneak peek I did. The photo's very simple. That's another thing I want to tell you guys about. Keep your graphics and photos simple so that people will focus on your text, what you're writing. If they spend a lot of time on your photo, they're going to get like, oh, that was a cool photo, and they read all about your photo, and they're going to skip over what you write about. So here I was asking people if they could, how would their life change if they made $250 a week? And I had people comment. Remember, I boosted this, so I had people comment. Now, when Regina Brown commented on you can see Regina's name here. When she commented on this post, back in the day, which was honestly only a few months ago, I would just have to reply to her publicly here. But now I'm able to message her. Let me see if I can find one. See, I've already messaged all these people, so it says see responses. Let me see if I can find one that I haven't messaged back, which may not really work because I think I've messaged everybody on here because I'm a good follow-up person. All right, I'm just going to show you. Anna Louise, she says she's interested. Great. Instead of see responses, this would say message. So I would click on it, and up would come Anna's message. Now, you are responding, Anna's message interested. Okay, here's what's cool. When I message Anna, instead of her wondering why the heck I'm messaging her, Facebook is going to give her, this is why Melissa's messaging you. Here's the post you commented on. So my little post, a little snippet of it, shows up after my message, so that when she reads my message to her, which this is like a cut and paste message about how she can earn $250 and how I would like her to join me, she'll be like, oh, that's why Melissa's messaging me, because I commented on that post, and she'll hopefully recognize that photo. Now let me go back here for a second. I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you. I think this person did. One second. Let's see here. I had somebody. Here we go. This was a post today. Okay, this is just a graphic post. I post a scripture every single day. And Elaine wrote, "Thank you, Lord." Now I can reach out to Elaine and just say, "Hey, Elaine, you know, I'm always adding to my prayer requests. Do you have any prayer requests?" Now, if I were just randomly message Elaine, she'd be like, "What?" But when I hit message, you will see that my post comes up at the bottom. And I can then say to Elaine, "Elaine, I'll send this. Thank you for commenting on my post today. It means a lot. Great day. Melissa." And I'm going to send that. Okay. So she has that. Now, if I were to refresh this page, instead of it saying messages, which I will refresh, I hope I don't lose anybody here. It's going to refresh. Now you can see it says see responses. So it helps me know, oh, I've messaged Elaine. When I have maybe a post that I've boosted and I have several people commenting, I will immediately know that I've already messaged Elaine because it says see response. So honestly, that's a very helpful tool. And I'll probably go over that again when we talk about ads and boosting. Now, one of the things that Facebook likes, and I know it's weird, you're like, what do you mean Facebook likes? Well, there's a whole algorithm within Facebook. There's like a man behind the crazy machine, and they are the ones who push your posts to people's pages. You may think that every time you post, all your friends see it. Or every time I post, all those 30,000 people who like my page, they see every single one of my posts. That is in fact not true at all. Like 100% not true. Only about 10% of your friends and 10% of my 30,000 see my posts. That's why I need to be posting 5 to 10 times a day. And for you newbies out there, let's just say 3 to 6 at the beginning, but as you work your way, 5 to 10 if you're serious. Because that way, at least one of my posts will hopefully hit the majority of those who like my page. And the same goes for your profile page, you guys. It's the same exact thing. You may have a friend who says, "Hey, did you see the picture of that vacation home I stayed in?" And you're like, "No." Well, it's because her stuff isn't being shown on your news feed. It's not. And the same goes for your stuff. So when you hear us say, make 5 to 10 posts over on your profile page too, it's because not all your friends are seeing it as much as we want that to happen. But Facebook will push more of your content out there if you have videos on it. So don't roll your eyes, okay? But I would like for you guys to be posting 1 video a day. Now this is an actual screenshot. I screenshotted this when I was doing a training. So I didn't create this slide, but it's something I wanted to show you. This is from a Facebook marketing guru that I'm currently taking some training from. Her tips are, have eye-catching movement in your videos, okay? Now there's different ways to do that, but if you have noticed lately that your profile page and your pages support animated GIF files. Now if you don't know what a GIF or GIF file is, Google that when the call is finished, because I had to. Now in the training, she took me and showed me what some GIF files are. And I will do that as soon as I'm kind of done talking about this page. I'll show you what some GIF files are. But on your profile picture, on your profile page, not your like page, on your profile page, did you know you could upload a quick 6-second video as your profile picture? Now, mind you, you may just want to be doing like a smile and a wave because it's 6 seconds. You don't want to go into a talk or a, you know, like my page or any of that. Just a quick little smile, wave, you know, kind of picture, and it'll loop 6 seconds. That's kind of something fun and different. Now, if you're looking to make some cool, like those profile videos that I was just talking about, there are 2 apps right there. Cinemagraphs and Boomerang are 2 apps that can help you make some videos. Boomerang is for Instagram, so you can like hold off on that if you want, or you can download it. Now, 360 video, I hopped over there and checked that out. That's a Facebook, that is held by Facebook, and it's just lots of different video content that you can actually grab and use. Now, when I say you need to be posting a video as one of your posts every single day, that video does not have to be you speaking into the camera or you working out. It can actually be something that you grabbed. So BuzzFeed has some awesome videos, some viral videos that would be very good for you to post on your like page. BuzzFeed food, I'm sure you've all seen them. It's when those videos are rolling and they're like grabbing a bowl and dumping ingredients in and stirring it up and then throwing it into a baking dish and pulling it out of the oven and cutting it up and voila, it's on the plate. And it literally happens that fast. Those are like, excuse me, those are BuzzFeed food videos. The reason you want to grab some of those bigger viral videos is because they will get attraction to your like page. When people see them, they're gonna like them and possibly share them. And every time somebody likes or shares a video on your page, Facebook says, this must be a really good video. I'm gonna push it out to even more people that have liked her page. So they push it out to more people, and then they keep pushing it out every time somebody likes and shares it. So that sometimes a video may only be seen by a few people, but if it's a cool viral video, it may be seen by 200, 400, 1,000 people. And it's making people have interaction with your page. And what happens then? You'll be like, okay, fine, but like that video of BuzzFeed doesn't do anything for me. Well, here's what happens. When somebody, and I'm gonna take this off. Well, I mean, do you care? Let me see. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's just talk about these video tools. There's some other video tools you can look into using. Animoto, Diptech, and Adobe Post. Just jot those down. They're tools to help you kind of create some cool videos. Some of them are apps. Some of them are just kind of a software you look up on your phone. But those are 3 different types of tools for you to create some cool videos. Now, I want to just talk to you guys because I feel like I'm chatting and I just want to look at you in the face, even though I can't see you. Okay. Hey, I can see you now. So when you have posted like a BuzzFeed video and people are liking it, maybe you have a couple of shares. What that does is those people who have liked it and shared it, the rest of your content throughout the next couple weeks will show up in their news feed. So the idea is that when you have an attractive post, a cool picture, a fun video, and you're getting likes and a few shares, those same people tomorrow will see more of your content. It won't just be 10%. You'll have those people and 10% will see your stuff. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm just gonna I'm gonna show how that works real quick. One more time on my page because I have kind of something cool here real quick. And then we're gonna scroll up. Oh gosh, it's not been too long. Okay. La 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 la. Hopefully all is cool. Let's check this out. Let's just look at my stuff. Oh yeah, I've got one more thing I want to show you before we wrap up. I don't want to like give you all too much info at one time. So we're scrolling down and here's a video of mine I posted today. It's me working out. And I do mention Beachbody coaching. If you're posting 10 times a day, 10% of those posts can be about Beachbody. That would mean one post a day can be about Beachbody. But if you're posting 3 times a day and you have one post as a Beachbody post, well, that means 33% of your posts are Beachbody related. And you don't want that much. But if you post more often, then you can throw one in. So here I just talk about how I don't have a perfect body, as I don't, but being a coach helps me stay more accountable. I've had 154 views, and this video has reached 596 people, which means it's come across 596 pages. And 154 people have stopped and watched it. And I've had like 6 people who've actually liked that post. I come down here and kind of kick off the 6 hours ago, this was posted. 433 people it's reached, and I've had 2 shares, which is great because that means that post is out there, 3 times as many times because I have it and plus 2 more. Scrolling down, scrolling down. I want to show you what happens when I This one got quite a few. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, when you find a cool graphic, use it. I saw this today. I'm in love with coffee. I kicked it off this morning, and it's reached 4,891 people. Now, the reason it's reached so many people is because it was this morning. So, you know, it's had time to be pushed off across a lot of pages. But look how many shares I had. 54 shares on this morning. That means all those people are seeing my content today. Plus, I had a ton of likes on this. So I knew this would be a good one to post this morning. I mean, who doesn't want their coffee cup to be that big, right? I'm going to show you. Dun, 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 I'm going to scroll down. We're going to get into this on our 3rd week. It's called freemium or opt-in, when you offer something for somebody to build a list, an email list. It's coming. It's coming. I know it's here. I'm scrolling. I post a lot, so that's good, right? Because I tell you guys, you need to post a lot. There's my team. Oh, here's a video. This is one of those BuzzFeed videos. You can see, voila, voila. It was hit by a lot of people. I had 48 people like it or more, you know, right there. All right. I know this is coming. Here we are. Boop, boop, boop. Here is one of my opt-ins, 5 family dinner recipes. I've created what's called an opt-in. It's something where I am offering something for free if you'll give me your email address and your name. So when somebody clicks on my form, faithlovefitness.com/free recipes, and they enter their email address and their name, I'm going to send them 5 dinner recipes. I'll drop them one day at a time. Now, this puts them onto my newsletter, where I will send them a newsletter twice a month. I don't want to inundate them and make them go, stop the madness, she's spamming me. So I send them a newsletter twice a month, and I'm building that relationship with them. So this is something you're going to learn on week 3. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of the power of the like page, how videos grab people's attention, how clear graphics are what you want to use. Another tip I've recently learned is I need to not do as many of these. Even though I love my scripture graphics, I need to be doing posts that are more pictures with wording on them than just these graphics. Something I've learned, haven't tried a lot of it yet, because you can see I still have a lot of graphics. Let me see as I come around here. Okay, that's one of the things I'm going to kind of close on is next week, we are going to talk about how to boost a post, why, and how to attract your ideal clientele. Okay, one more thing I want to show you. Shoot, I just stopped showing my page. This is really, really cool. Okay, so give me one more minute, all right? Thank you guys for staying with me. Hopefully you've had some eye-opening experiences tonight. You've learned a lot of neat stuff. I want to show you one other cool thing. So it's worth the wait, I promise. I'm going to share my screen one more time. And I want to show you how you can find out more about your ideal client. This is interesting. Yeah, your ideal client, okay? Because remember, I told you at the very beginning, think about who your ideal client is. What is your brand? Who do you want to attract? Well, because my page has been going for a while, I'm going to swap over to my profile page. I am able to tell what kind of people like my page, but also like other pages. So here's what you type in, as I have to actually look it up. Okay, pages liked by people who like, and then I'm putting in my fan page. So you can see it's right here. Pages liked by people who like Melissa Hudgens - Faith Love Fitness. That's my like page. So that's where I'm going to pop over to, okay? Click on this. And people who oh, this isn't what I wanted. Where's what I want? I knew this was going to happen. Search. That's me. Yes, that's me. All right, here we go. Pages liked by people who like Melissa. So I want to know, Those 30,000 people who like my page, what other pages have they clicked like on? Well, let's check it out. People who've liked Melissa Hudgens, Faith Love Fitness, have also liked Joyce Myers and Rick Warren and Groupon. Now, I'm not surprised. Now, I don't know why. Let me refresh this. I don't know why the little pictures aren't showing up. They should pop up their little profile picture there, but I think because I have a lot of stuff open. But I'm not surprised that I have Joyce Myers or Rick Warren, or I know Joel Osteen is another one that will pop up in here, because I have a lot of people who are Christians and strong in their faith who like my page because that's who I target. So they're also going to like these type of people in their pages as well. Now, I'm also a home shopper. So what does that mean? I shop on Amazon and Groupon and all the time. I also talk about Kohl's quite a bit. So I'm not surprised to see that people who like Faith Love Fitness also like Kohl's. And when I continue to scroll down here, I can see different page, golly, it keeps popping up, different things that people like. Olive Garden. Well, I'm not quite sure. I don't really post about Olive Garden. I don't understand why that's on there. But hey, that's okay. You know, who doesn't love a little pasta every now and then? I guess maybe because I talk about pasta because it is my downfall. Maybe that's why. Duck Dynasty, I have boys, so I'm sure I attract other moms with boys, and that's why they're also liking Duck Dynasty, which is kind of cool. So here's what this can do. As you start your page, you know, seriously, you can have like 5 or 6, 8, 10, 100 likes, and you will be able to look this up as well. And what this can do is it can help you write your posts. You can talk about maybe Old Navy's having a sale and you've got to get there before it ends, or you're wondering if Old Navy has bikinis out yet. You can mention some of these pages in your post. It will just kind of help you write your post, okay? And it's good to know who your clientele is. And this can keep going and going. I know I have some country music people, you know, on here, Zach Brown Band, Rascal Flatts. You know, I'm excited that people who like my page also like these performers because I do too. Tim McGraw. So that's something kind of cool. I really wanted to share that with you. Now, we are finished with tonight's training. I feel like I gave you guys quite a bit of content. So now I would like to open it. I can't find y'all. I would like to open it up for questions. Now, for me to do that, I need to hop over here and kind of check out Elite Stronghold. If you have a question, pop over on Elite Stronghold and feel free to ask it. I'll just check. I have a couple messages. I'm not sure if they're pertaining to this. I can hear you. Okay, no, not. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now I don't know how to make that go away, which is kind of interesting. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Maybe you posted it. You may not, which I may have just like answered everything. Or maybe your head is spinning. You're not even sure where to start. Oh, there I am. I'm on the big screen. Nice. All right, you guys. If you don't have any questions, I know there's a delay. So I will wait just a minute and offer you the opportunity to ask. Typing on the Elite Stronghold page if you have some. I see a few coming through. So let me hop over onto my other page real quick. I know you can't see this, but you can see me. And I'm excited that y'all are here tonight. And I just really hope that you learned something and that you're not overwhelmed, and realize that I do have 2 more part series coming for you that truly can change your business around. I can tell you right now that those top coaches and those people who are getting 100 Success Club points, 60 Success Club points, those people are spending money on Facebook ads. And let's think about this for just a quick second, kind of something cool while you guys are thinking about your questions. I've opened up a clothing store called Trends Clothing. This was up in Iowa. I don't have it now. But 10 years ago or so, oh gosh, more than that, 12 years ago, I opened up a clothing store in a small town. And I needed to do some advertising. So I took an ad out in the paper. I would spend $500 on a coupon ad that would say if you brought this coupon and you save 25% on your purchase, I would have 2 people bring in my coupon. I should have paid those people $250 each to basically shop in my store and give it back to me. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous. I lost money on those paper ads, and I spent a lot of money. Now, if I would have had Facebook back in that day, I would have rocked the world with my clothing store. Oh, the things I could have done. Now, listen, we don't have a brick and mortar business. Facebook is our brick and mortar. And you need to have a marketing budget to promote your business. And that's what we're going to talk about next week. How much do you need to promote? And how will that change your business? And I'll talk about things like $30 a month, maybe $60 a month. $30 a month is $1 a day. And over time, you may be able to increase that budget. But you need to think, you're advertising your business. And as much as we would like to say, hey, we're here on Facebook, 1.5 billion people, come find us. I know I have great content for you. That just doesn't happen. You can't just throw content out there into the Facebook world thinking somebody's going to grab it and like it. You need to target those people. And you know what? If they do grab it and like it, it may be Johnny Joe who wants to get super lean and fit, but is also into wrestling. Like, that's not probably your target market. My target market is somebody who is upper 20s to 40s. That's kind of a big range, but has children. Most likely those children are at school and are looking for a way to add more to the world and more to themselves. That's who my clientele is. Now, it could be, and I can go on and on and on. You really want to think about, where does that person shop? Where do they live? What do they look like? All of that. That's what you want to think about when you're thinking about who is your ideal clientele. But you need to think about, what are you willing to budget to reach that ideal clientele? Now, I know for a fact that I have some questions, so I'm going to answer those. I see people popping up here. I see some stuff really fast. Oh, yes. Okay, so Shannon might have come on a little late, although I don't think she did. But this is a common question. Shannon's been torn about starting a like page and knowing what to post. Well, hopefully after my training call tonight, you will know what to post. You want to post things that you would want your ideal client to see. Now, do you duplicate posts or not? At first, you can duplicate your posts at the beginning. And sometimes you'll see me duplicate some here and there. But over time, your Facebook page, your profile pages, those are reaching people that, you can talk about rank advancements on your profile page, and you can, show your kids' pictures, and you can do all that on your like page too. So if you want to duplicate, but over time, you really want to have specific content over on your like page versus your profile page. You can just pop stuff out there. You can just pop content out there. Okay. Shannon's next question is, do you share your profile from your like page? I don't do sharing. I know there's some people who share, I'm trying to think, they post on their like page. The more you can get that like page shared, the better it is. So you want to share your like page to your profile page. That gives you one extra share on that page, which will get you a little bit more bump up in the algorithms of Facebook. So you can share it. But if you do that every single time, people are going to just kind of skip over your post because they're like, oh, she's always sharing stuff. How do you get people to buy products from you? Do you include an ad for Beachbody that the person clicks on? Is there a link that connects the order to you? Okay, one of the top tips that I forgot to mention, thank you, Christina, for asking that question, is never share a Beachbody link, okay? Never post your direct link to your page that goes to like a Facebook challenge pack, or goes to beachbodycoach.com/Melissa Hudgens. Because if I just post that there, then I have no idea no idea who to follow up with. I just don't. And I will comment. I'm going to show you my screen. Let me just do it now. I lose you guys though when I pop around. Okay, I'm going to, I have to like move pages side to side. I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you posts that I have done to attract people to purchase product from me. Okay, hope that makes sense. Sharing screen. I feel like I've been back and forth, but hopefully it's been very helpful. Present to everyone. Hopefully you're seeing. Let me come over here. Oops. Okay. Switching over to my like page, which you do with the drop down button right over here. You can pop back and forth. I have several, so I have several like pages. One of them is because I'm on the board for, my sister is a missionary over in Africa, so I've created a missionary for the love of orphans, and I work on that page too. So you may have a couple here, but you may just have one. All right, let's check this out. I want to show you a post because I understand you're wondering, you know, do I ever sell any products? All right, I do sell products. All right, here's a post. This one does pretty good. You can see I've got 46 comments, almost 80, 72, 3, 4, 5, 78 likes on this picture. Hopefully you're seeing that. Buy this, pointing to Shakeology. Get this for $10. Now, I talk about this being a promo pack for New Year's resolutions. I posted this on January 10th. You can go on my Faith Love Fitness page and check this out. Just go into photos and scroll down till you see this photo. But, you know, I wrote quite a bit, but not a ton, just about how it's Shakeology, I mean, not Shakeology, 21 Day Fix is $60. You might have seen it on TV, but this infomercial is played all the time because the demand is huge. This program gets people awesome results. I'm talking about 15 pounds in 21 days. If you're interested in getting this promo for $10 before it expires, let me know and we'll send you the discount link to grab yours before they're gone. Notice I didn't post any link here. Just comment below and I'll message you the exclusive link. Throw in words that make it sound like they need to make sure they get it from you. Exclusive. Plus you'll be on my online accountability group and motivational group where us moms are tracking our progress and sharing our results. I had 16 shares on this, which is quite shocking, but I'm thrilled that that many people shared this. Now, definitely interested for $10. What's the catch? I would love more. That was the first person. And I will send you a message, but there is not a catch. And I did message this person. I don't know why it's not showing up that I messaged them, but I did message them. I think I must have clicked it. I know I messaged them. Oh, that's because she messaged me first. I PM'd you. So here's the deal. No link. You will scroll through here and not find one link that I've ever shared. Why? Because I take it to a private message and I tell them, you know, thank you for being interested in my product. What are your fitness goals that you're trying to reach? Do you have a New Year's resolution? This will help me know if this product is right for you in achieving those fitness goals. So I wanted to first ask them that. Now, I'm not going to go into the 5-step training right now because I could keep going and going, but here's how I do. This is a specific post where I attracted people to order product from me. And I started private conversations with these people, okay? And I'm still, because this is only on January 10th, I'm still messaging some of these people back and forth and back and forth. Some people, when they found out it was $140, said, that's really not right for me. I don't have that money right now. And of course I break it down by the day, $5 and I think 76 cents a day, 66, something like that. I need to figure it out. I'm off the top of my head. I can't remember, but I broke it down by the day and I said, aren't your results worth this amount? Isn't there a way you could budget for this? But again, I'm going into a whole nother training. But anyway, yes, that's where I post it. Never post a link. Okay, Christina, woo, sorry about that. I get so passionate about it, doing it the right way. Doing it the right way. Don't post links. You have no idea how to follow up, who to follow up with. All right, you're back to me. Hello. All right, we've been an hour. I love you guys tons. I know there's a couple more questions. I'm just gonna check it out real fast, and I won't share my screen anymore, I promise. If I can't explain it, you'll just have to wait till next week. I gotta get on team page really fast. Okay. Welcome new coach, welcome, welcome. Questions, okay. Couple more. How long do you post your I can't move it out of the way. Laura says, how long do you boost your like page in order to gain likes, and how much money do you suggest, or is that next week? Laura, that's next week. You're right, it's next week. Stacy Smith, I have a like page, but it's not listed as public figure. How do I change that? I think you can go in there and change it under, you would edit page settings. I'm pretty sure you can change it. Now, Facebook may ask you some questions. I've actually had to submit into Facebook reasons why I was changing my Facebook name. I used to have just Faith Love Fitness. I didn't have my name. So I changed it to Melissa Hudgens - Faith Love Fitness. And I had to submit in why I wanted to change my name, and they changed it. Is this call recorded and available for replay? Yes. What's super cool. Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, my child, I just realized, needs to be picked up from practice. That's what happens when you multitask. You're a mom. I need to make sure he picks up a friend too. So, okay. And, oh yes, absolutely recorded. When I do a Google Hangout, it immediately pops over as a YouTube video. That's one reason why I love it. Okay. I saw that Rob might be posting, but I can't find Rob's post. I think we're good. Let's see, I'll refresh it one more time. Angela, I think you can only change your name. Yeah, you can only change it like one time. So if you mess up the first time, you have one time to change it. So do think about that. You're welcome to have Melissa Hudgens Fitness. Like I could have done Melissa Hudgens Fitness. But I tried to be a little bit more creative in it. So think about it a little bit. Allison says, on your fan page, can you I can't speak. On your fan page, you had a message button on your post as an option. How much action do you get from that? Can you pick and choose whose posts that choose which posts have that? Okay, I don't think there's a message button. I think that message happens underneath when they comment. That gives me, the admin, an opportunity to message them. When I talk about make sure your message button's turned on, that might be what you're referring to. It means that just like when we send messages back and forth, Allison, you click on that little message at the top there. There's an option to make that closed so nobody on your like page can message you. But you don't want to do that. You want to have that, make sure that's open so that they can message you. All right, you guys, it's been an hour, and I just want to say thank you for staying with me. Said you took some good notes. Hopefully you had kind of an eye-opening experience about like pages and how it truly can take your business from a mom and pop shop to a real producing, success club earning, changing lives business. And it can. It really can. All right, you guys, I will talk to you next Monday, and we will continue round 2. We'll focus a lot on page boosts and a little bit, what we'll really focus on is page boosts and how to create an ad for people to like your page. Okay, all right, have a good night. Bye.